Pit Babe Fan Friction. Part 1.
Am I pregnant, babe? Exclaimed in shock. A few days ago, there was a new boy named Jay that joined them. It was obvious that he had a thing for Charlie, but Charlie being Charlie did not notice it, or at least he pretended he did not. On the other hand, Babe was getting frustrated with Jay because of his cozy flirting with Charlie. Sometimes he would snap at Charlie because the whole thing was stressing him out. He tried warning Charlie too, but Charlie would just brush it off. If it was the only problem in Babe life, you are in for a shock. Nowadays a guy is always following Babe. He didn't bother telling anyone so that there won't be any more drama than there already is. Now everyone is at Jay's welcoming party and Babe was not liking a second of it. Jay was constantly trying to touch Charlie, trying to get a flow of their conversation, but there was no sparks. Babe suddenly took a glass of alcohol and gulped it down at one go. Usually he would restrain himself because Charlie is always lecturing him to stop drinking for his health. Charlie looked at him but said nothing. Babe continued to drink. Later he stomped out of the party due to too much jealousy. He didn't want to admit it, but it was like someone was stabbing a knife in his heart when he saw Jay with Charlie. Charlie followed him soon after, but Babe was too angry to reason with anymore. He tried to push Charlie away, but Charlie pulled his face and kissed him on his lips. Then he pushed him into one of the private rooms and Babe stumbled upon a table and Charlie caught him placing him on one of the sofa. He pulled Babe's face closer to his as he whispered, "You know that I only have eyes for you," before spanking his ass. Babe squeaks under his undeniable touch. Babe's eyes were already starting to moist when Charlie said in a harsh tone, "Same rules, mama, no touching yourself," before stripping off his clothes. Babe was already starting to feel the heat started to spread through his entire body. Charlie was provoking Babe by playing with his nipples, which were already hard by Charlie's touch. He was touching and devouring every part Babe's body with his soft lips. He suddenly spanked his ass, a growl escaping Babe's lips, and Charlie suddenly put 3 of his long fingers inside Babe. It became too overwhelming for Babe as Charlie forced 3 fingers without preparing him, taking him in shock. He teased Babe and Babe couldn't take it anymore. He was pleading with Charlie to help him. Charlie whispered in his ear, "Mama wants Daddy to help. Don't regret it later," before finally going inside his Babe. As soon he entered Babe, a sense of relief washed over him, which even he didn't know he needed. He pushed his cock harder and deeper in Babe's ass, hitting right at his prostitute. Babe released and soon after Charlie did too. Charlie carried a tired Babe back to his car. Day after Jay avoided both Charlie and Babe. Babe confronted Charlie, to which he said he had a talk with Jay and he told him that it was not good for him to keep sticking to Charlie as he was already taken. What Babe didn't know was Charlie was obsessed with Babe. He ignored Jay's advances on purpose to make Babe jealous. He also told Jay Babe is the only one in his life, no matter what happens. He is his top priority and he cannot live without him. He didn't even flinch while saying it, nor did he care for Jay's feeling as he said it, which is why Jay is avoiding him. He didn't tell Babe about it because he didn't want him to awkward or know about his possessive side. They had a race where Babe came first as usual while Charlie came right after that. Babe opened his phone and his face dropped. His face turned 10 different shades of red. Charlie and Alan saw his expression and shoved their faces in Babe's phone. Their faces turned dark, especially Charlie, who started glaring at his lover. There were some inappropriate photos of Babe which were sent to him which no one should have. By all logic, it was illegal. Alan asked Babe what the hell was going on because clearly Babe was hiding something from them. He said that someone was recently following him, but he didn't think that the situation would be this bad. Alan, who is always worried about his boys, asked furiously why he didn't inform him on such an important matter. Charlie was silently listening to the entire conversation without making a single sound. There was a look in his eyes of that looking to his prey, and of course he didn't do anything in front of Alan. Alan informed everyone and asked them to be on high alert before everything sorts out. Charlie, once he reached home, aggressively pushed Babe on his bed and kissed him, making Babe's leg go weak like jelly.
Hi everyone. This is the first part of Pit Babe Fan Friction. Second part will be released soon. Hope everyone enjoys it. Please tell me the next drama I should make fan friction of, as I'm dying to know your ideas.